And welcome back, folks, to my podcast. We have a great story for you today, so stay tuned. But first, be sure to subscribe down below and leave a review if you enjoy this show. Now, I have a story about Canada's most controversial as well as newest nuclear power plant. We have a nuclear physicist today, Alexis Gerald, who knows a lot about this nuclear power plant.
Yeah, Sina, it's located over in Point Lepreau, Quebec, and locals are on the fence about it.
I know that nuclear power itself is efficient, powerful, but obviously dangerous too.
Well, we've seen in the past many horrible disasters involving nuclear power generation.
Just like Chernobyl, the most famous and catastrophic accident ever involving nuclear power.
Yeah, that happened in 1986 in Ukraine, where a nuclear reactor exploded, killing 31 people, but the long-term effects on survivors are still not pinned down. However, nuclear power obviously has some extremely beneficial qualities. Like, the more power produced by nuclear generation, the less burning we have of fossil fuels and coal, which are absolutely horrible for the environment.
That's true. I also hear that CO2 emissions for nuclear energy are virtually zero, right?
Yeah.
But what are the chances of another disaster like Chernobyl ever happening again?
Well, in Canada, the chances are extremely slim because of technology advances and so on. But in the rest of the world, where the technology isn't as good as Canada, it is predicted that there's a 50% chance of a disaster before 2050.
Wow. So is it really worth it supplying 10% of the world's energy, but at the same time risking a catastrophe and possibly many lives?
Well, honestly, that's just a matter of opinion, because to me, it's worth it to preserve the Earth and use nuclear power, especially with technological advances.
Yeah, very interesting. Anyway, thanks for coming on the show. It was great having you.
Yeah, thank you for
Come
having
again.
me.